So there's guitar free play.
Ooh.
There's skins. If I did this solo, I would have rocked a skin. But I wanted to get the canonical experience. But there's a bunch of skins now. So got Seattle, Seattle Ellie. We've got Patrol Ellie. We've got Aquarium Ellie. We've got Santa Barbara Ellie. Hopefully be a fucked up Santa Barbara Ellie. Hey, Boston, like OG.
Boston.
Birthday. Oh, that's nice. Complete. Oh, Ellie challenges. Oh, I see. We got Astronaut Ellie.
No.
It's awesome. No helmet. More challenges to unlock. Pride tank top. That's sick.
Nice.
Ark the Lad. Another game. Death Stranding.
Nice.
Gotta rep all the Sony games. We had Destiny. Destiny's alright. Fanavision. We've got Killzone. Been years since the last Killzone game.
Mortal Kombat.
Siren. Hotline Miami. That's sick. PlayStation, of course. Wipeout Fusion. Whip and skins. I would have rocked a skin at least. That's cool.
Ooh.
Astronaut. And giraffe. Oh, giraffe. And rifle. Astronaut. Giraffe. Cool. And then we have Abby. There's some pretty cool Abby skins if I recall. We've got Seattle Abby. We've got Jackson Abby. Coast Abbey. Santa Barbara Abbey. Salt Lake City Abbey. All the Abbeys. Aquarium Abbey. 80s Abbey. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
I like that fit. That's cool. WLF. Oh, it's a reversible jacket. That's neat. We've got Genji. Alright. Jack and Daxter.
Oh.
Sick. Siphon Filter. Twisted Metal. Alright. The Mark of Kree. The Getaway. War of the Monsters. PlayStation. Hotline Miami again. Nice.
Nice.
And then we've got an 80s
Ooh.
skin. And a zebra. That makes sense. Neat. Yeah, because the whole thing now is so... Yeah, main menu. So, the one thing that I won't be able to do probably right away, but at some point in the future, there's a developer commentary, but there's also lost levels. I'm curious how I can access those, because that's stuff I haven't seen. So you can do filters. You could. Oh, that's cool. You could do graphic. Headache.
Whoa.
Oh no.
That would give me a headache.
What Afterlife?
What the fuck?
Zombies. 8-bit.
Oh.
Hey, that'd be fucking sick to play the game in 8-bit. Watercolor. Dungeon. Oh no.
Oh god.
1960. That'd be kind of cool. These are sick filters.
Ooh.
Ditherpunk. Cool. Warm. Vibrant. Noir. Blorange. Sepia. Vintage.
It's like
Beast.
bone.
Terminated. Gridlocked. Blacklight. Desert Fog. Oh, we're in Saudi Arabia now in a Hollywood movie. Blood. Oh god.
Oh.
Inferno.
Vision.
Fire. Trinity. Pusher. Demons. They're all unlockables anyway. Drug Zone.
Ugh.
Moonlight.
None.
Alright. Gameplay modifiers. Mirror World.
Oh, boy.
Mirror on... Oh, every time you die, everything flips around.
Oh no.
There's slow motion. Bullet speed. Reduces the game speed 25% while aiming. Infinite ammo. Cool. Crafting. Melee durability. Listen motor. You can basically just pay to win, basically. All player guns are one-shot kills. Touch of death. Oh, 8-bit audio, 4-bit audio, helium, and xenon. As if the atmosphere were filled with xenon gas, whatever the fuck that means. Speedrun recap. View your records from speedrun mode. Do I have... I haven't tried a speedrun, I guess. Alright. Model viewer, just all the models. Main one worth anything is Rat King, I think.
Dog!
Oh, Alice.
All
yeah,
the
we can
horses!
see Alice.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, there it is. There's
Oh.
the Rat King. See, just an amalgamation. Yeah, because it's got the legs of a bloater, but it has like several heads that are kind of. It has like a clicker head there. It has heads that are like stalker-ish. But yeah, it's just like a.
A merge.
I love it so much. It was a great because they in the trailer for Last of Us Part 2 they teased the hell out of like because they're like, oh, all the classes, you know, they introduced the the Shamblers is new, and they said, and maybe and other things too, and just gave like an audio cue of something bigger. So we knew there was going to be something big.
Yeah.
And as soon as they were like, "Oh, Ground Zero in the hospital," I was like, "Oh, what do you want to bet?"
Mm-hmm. He'll be in there.
And then the Rat King, the bloater half. Ah, yeah. So once the other part of it rips away, it's just the
Oof.
yeah. So it's just a bloater that's really. Oh, there's even like another spine up there too. That's cool. But yeah, bloaters and clickers, armored clicker. Where's Alice? Where'd Alice? Oh, Gustavo, the guy who did the music for the game.
Oh.
A saint. We got all the horses. Japan. Oh, the horse Japan.
Oh.
We got Shimmer, R.I.P. A buckskin mare. Maybe it was Tommy's horse. Sea Bay Gelding. Oh, your favorite, Seth. Little JJ.
Oh.
Look at the little. Yeah.
Little bean.
Alice, R.I.P. No, was a good girl.
Be a good girl in heaven.
So did you like any of Abby's compatriots? He seemed pretty upset when Manny got a hole blown through his fucking
Yeah, I
skull.
did.
That caught me so off guard the first time that I played.
I was like, what the fuck?
Because I mean, you know which ones for sure are gonna die, because you kill, Owen and Mel, rip. But like, Manny, I almost forgot about him. And then that whole sequence, I was like, oh fuck, is Tommy shooting at us? And then fucking just the suddenness, and just bam, like, oh shit, Manny's gone. Oh jeez, there were some moments that shocked me. One of the most genuine cries I ever had, not like cry, but like cry out,
Yeah.
was when she knocks down Tommy and shoots him. Like literally, I'm just like, Tommy, just like, because I was like, fuck, they just killed him. Like what?
Like, damn, Jesus.
And then Jesse, I was just too stunned to say
He's
anything.
like,
I was like,
what? Oh.
but I do love the it's bittersweet because the realism of that, where it's like people just can die like that.
Yeah.
We got models there. On viewer credits, guitar free play. So I think the extras, making of lost levels. Okay, this is what I haven't seen this stuff. Play
Ooh.
early versions of levels that were cut during the original development of Last of Us Part 2. These levels are presented in an unfinished pre-alpha state and have optional developer commentary.
Ooh.
Please. There's 3. There's Jackson Party, the Seattle Sewers, and the Hunt. Ooh, I'm excited about this. Jackson Party. Ellie nervously attends a party in Jackson. This level is presented in unfinished pre-alpha state, reflecting its state when it was originally cut from the game. Does not have spoken dialogue, only placeholder lines shown as subtitles. Well, I'll probably do the developer commentary then too. That's fucking sick. Yes, yeah, awesome. You good to see these?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not seen any of this, so I'm excited to see what levels were little stuff that was cut. Because we got a little bit of the Seattle Sewers, but not like a whole lot.
Yeah.
You're about to play an unfinished level from The Last of Us Part 2. The reason we added this section is there are a few sequences, and we picked the 3 of the best ones, that we cut from the game. Often we build a game that's much bigger than what ends up being the final product. They were months away from being finished, but we wanted to give you an insight of what it's like when we built a game, because often we have this whole thing constructed and it doesn't have final art or audio or dialogue. And here you get to see the building blocks of what it's like when we first string a bunch of these levels together. This is the intro to the first deleted level, and this one is the roughest of the 3. We wanted to show more of how Jackson operates. So this is the festival where Ellie ultimately kisses Dina. This sequence would have come very late in the game as a flashback sequence while you're in the farm with Dina. And we wanted to show what is the rest of Jackson doing, and wanted to put on the stick, make it interactive. So you could see when you're outside, there are all these almost like carnival games that you can play. You could mix drinks, you could play with these kids that are playing a sort of clicker Marco Polo, sit down and listen to conversations. And all the different interactions were first or second pass, very, very early passes. The building blocks are there, but nothing is final. And ultimately, while we were very excited by this sequence, it's pretty fun and lighthearted. it just slowed things too much as we're barreling towards the end of the story at this point. So again, reminder, rough, missing audio, missing animation, missing gameplay tweaks, missing dialogue, but pretty representative of what it would have been. So enjoy.
I can understand that because like the flashback is just well paced enough to keep it going, as opposed to like he said, if you were to slow it down and then like really have it like this whole slower section, it might be I can see how that would like really affect the pacing. Yep, same. You can voice her if you want.
No.
Originally, this level was going to transition us to farm. We would go all the way through to the dance, where Ellie and Dina share their first kiss.
Oh.
Then we would play through farm, and when Ellie plays the guitar at night, she would remember the Seth incident. So, the opening for this was a little tricky. We needed it to match at least a little what you might expect emotionally coming from prior beats, because we were already purposefully disorienting you in time and space. Remember, you just came from this huge fight. To jump straight into it would have been a little too jarring. After some back and forth, we rooted it in Ellie's nerves, calling back to her hands shaking in the theater. But this time, for a much more innocuous reason we'll find out later. She's nervous because she has a crush on Dina, who is the only reason why she's here at the dance.
Makes sense. Yeah, I like how like logically they didn't them taking it out. I beating a dead horse, but them taking it out made sense.
Something we really wanted to do was highlight the way their lives had turned upside down since she went down this path. We had this idea of recontextualizing all of our usual gameplay mechanics that were designed for really violent ends. The workbench, door bashes, throwable weapons, and even the infected, which is my personal favorite. Peppered throughout the level are moments of levity or shared history, all the while seeing how happy and mundane they all were before her huge revenge odyssey.
I was almost hoping just be a bunch of people T-posing and like floating around. Interesting. So it was in a church? No, maybe not a church.
It looks like a church.
I mean, the stained glass and the A-frame are giving those vibes for sure.
It is not a festival without one of these throwing
Yeah,
games.
you're weird.
This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously. A fun aspect of this is if you did well, you could win a toy here.
Oh.
Ellie would place it in her pocket. If you had done this, you'd find the toy with JJ, the baby,
Oh,
later back in the farm.
neat little
Oh.
When
detail.
we cut this, the toy made it through anyway because it was so cute.
Yeah.
It is the same one you see on the tractor at the farm.
Oh, it's Ollie.
Ollie the elephant.
Hey.
That'd be cute.
Well, I figured it's the trick in the middle, the body. I think the trick is the body. Hey, get fucked. Get fucked. No, the bottles. Eh. Nice try, Ellie. No. No.
I want my elephant. Give my elephant.
Just like beat the shit out of him real quick.
JJ, no.
Oh, knitting?
The makeup artist is pretty simple. It's one of those little in-game scenes we peppered in to make it feel like Ellie had roots in the town. Hallie, our writer, mentioned that in her mind, an ex-girlfriend of Ellie's tattooed her arm to cover up her scar.
Yeah.
So we figured this might be the only time you get to see that. We wanted to hint at it and allude to it and make it feel like there had been so much more that had been happening and so much more that Ellie threw away.
Man, do people still do face painting? Because I haven't
Yeah.
had mine painted since I was like a wee kiddo.
They do.
I know it's sporting events probably. Wait, is there actually any face paint?
No.
Wow, unfinished 2 out of 10.
They literally just said,
Can't believe it.
this game sucks. What? What?
It's they're playing clicker hide and seek.
Oh.
Remember? Gotta be sneaky.
I was like, the kid is actually...
This is one of my favorite sections because I think that it achieves both the slice of life aspect of Jackson while also being a stark reminder of how dark the world that they live in really, really is. To attract attention and curiosity, one of the kids was supposed to make this adorable, messed up little clicker impression, and
Yeah.
the others would giggle. We tried a version where if you got close enough, the kid might try and follow you a little before turning back.
Oh.
Since clickers are blind and move by echolocation, for this game of messed up tag, Ellie must close her eyes and listen for when the children give themselves away. The thought was that these kids are in relative safety. They still grow up with the dangers of clickers and runners, and all those lessons would embed themselves in the games that they play. When the festival got cut, they tried to preserve this moment and move it to the front of the game where the snowball fight is, as a tutorial.
Gotcha.
However, being in the headspace of a clicker doesn't really teach you how to deal with them.
Yeah.
Eventually, it evolved, and they instead made the snowball fight, which was, I think, way more effective.
Yeah, for sure.
For me,
Oh,
it's character illuminating that not
Oh,
only does Ellie
that's
know
cool.
this game, she plays along.
Oh.
There's a familiarity with the kids that's really nice to see, especially because it's such a difference from the Ellie we see later.
Whoa,
who
what
has
the
a sort
fuck?
of
Oh,
hollow
no, they
innocence
got me.
She's trying to get with JJ, but kind of fails.
well, look, that's cute. The concept was there. You close your eyes, and
Yeah.
although she wasn't completely blind, I noticed, but you could like listen like a clicker would. That's
That's
neat.
cool.
A little convoluted, so I get. But hello.
No, you can't sit.
Wow, broke it. Hop or squat by the fire. So you could sit here, listen to a conversation, sure. Alright, well, that was nice.
Meh.
Guys, like you were there for 5 seconds.
It'd be like that.
Okay, is anything over here? Oh. Oh, the drink mixing? Ooh, some grub.
Mmm.
We use our workbench a lot to make a lot of things that kill and maim
I get
and hurt
it.
people.
That's
Here,
great.
we had the silly idea of using the same feel,
Oh.
harkening back to the same animations, using the exact same
That's
UI.
cute. That would have been
to
cute.
Instead, fix a drink.
You know what? To kill
Like the
to kill
workbench,
you.
you could pick your base, and then you could add something to it.
Oh my
And at
god.
the time, we had some different reactions from Ellie based on how strong you chose to make the drink. Something we wanted to prototype, though, before it got cut, was picking up some ingredients around to add, like a lime or maybe a bottle of someone's favorite whiskey or salt. Like you were
Aw.
earning upgrades. We also
Nice.
toyed with having Ellie carry around the drink you made and occasionally sip it, psyching herself up to go talk to Dina inside because she's nervous.
Oh.
It got too noodly, though, because she would need to keep placing it somewhere before she did anything.
Aw.
So it would have ended up more trouble than it was worth.
I love the idea. I love. That's adorable.
Yeah.
That's a really cute idea. Like to craft the workbench. So all
Make
the
your own
concepts
drink.
of like all the things you've done throughout the game, but used instead of like the party
Party sets.
setting. Yeah. Give him a wallop. Hit the kid.
Oh.
Oh, like a generator. Press to start your swing, then press again as the bar approaches the top. Damn.
Nice. Girl got them arms.
Start spinning. It's like taking people out.
Where's Ollie?
And that's how it's done.
Give me Ollie.
I assume that's the way in, but I saw a thingy over
Yeah.
here.
What is it?
There's a hidden spot at the back that was just a bit of fun. It was highlighting Jackson's normalcy with something we would find in a real world. In the back, you would find teenagers finding some alone time with each other in
Oh.
a dark corner of a party. It was rewarding the player for peeking into a hidden corner, but ultimately redirecting them back to the festival. We
Oh.
also had versions of them smoking weed here, despite Maria's consternation, probably having gotten it from Eugene.
Damn.
Damn.
I guess Eugene would still
Alright,
be
you two
alive.
break it up.
My bad. Well, you know what? See, games that reward exploration are primo. Got old Maria. At least she survived all of this.
Mm.
But her and Tommy are Splitsville. Oh. Hey yo, Tom Sizzle. For Rizzle.
Come on in. That kid.
So that was the whole sequence, I'm guessing? Because then you go to the party and have the cutscene. Ah, well that was neat.
Mm. It was very cute.
Did I listen to 7? Well, I don't even know. I think I did. Alright, so the Seattle sewers. When Elliot swept into the Seattle sewer system. Yeah, that's a very short sequence instead. I guess there was a lengthier version. It's like what they did with the Resident Evil 3 remake, because well, I mean, there is a sewer section, but it's not as much, I think, as the original game was. A lot of cuts were made in that
In
game.
this second deleted level, which is an extended sequence of the sewers in Seattle. This comes on the heels of where Ellie goes into a building and she survives an attack by stalkers and gets thrown out of a window and gets swept away by the current. And then we cut this section that used to be there in the final game. Now you will get to play it. So this was a way to get a bit more interesting puzzles, interesting traversal, figure out how Ellie can navigate the sewers with the fighting current. Ultimately, with a lot of these levels and these sequences, the reason why we cut them were for pacing purposes. But here it is for you in this very kind of raw form that part of it will feel finished, parts of it will feel like assets are missing as far as audio, animation won't be final. But it's a glimpse into what a game looks like when it's months away from finishing. Enjoy.
Thank you. Oh god. Window.
Ow!
Get off of me!
You're getting deja vu.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the support!
Oh.
Suddenly, they can swim.
Yeah.
Or I guess at least grab. We.
Into the sewers.
I do wonder what this would be like. Not, probably not fun. Ow.
Ah.
Let's see how different. Oh yeah, already a little bit different there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, can I go somewhere? Ow!
Oof, oof.
Made it. Jeez.
Fuck Seattle.
She said it, folks, not me.
Where the hell am I?
The ladder acts as an immediate goal for the player, but being able to climb out is not going to be so easy. To keep levels interesting and engaging, we alternate between positive and negative values the player experiences. Here, it's a positive to have found a ladder, but then a negative to discover
Yeah.
that's not the solution. And then another positive to identify the next short-term goal of the doorway. By alternating between these opposing values, we give players what they expect, but not how they expect it.
They do that pretty well, though. Level design and such. Alright, other side then. I like how it predicted that I would go left first for some reason. Oh, I guess, you know, you could easily have gone right.
Yeah.
This level, internally known as Find Nora, was quite long in duration as we had to make Ellie traverse a far distance to the opposite side of downtown Seattle. The sewer section was originally longer than what we released the game with, approximately 10 minutes more. This was one of the few areas of the game that used water flow as part of a traversal puzzle. The player has to go upstream to use the current to get to the platform to reach the other side. We mostly cut this mechanic game-wide, however it remained in essence in the section swimming to the aquarium as Ellie when you were avoiding the waves. When players reach the doorway and enter into the room, they're faced with a dead end. The real reason for this dead-end room is that on the reversal when
Oh, no.
exiting back out of the doorway, players are faced with the route onwards. A pipe that they'd not been able to see when they were swept past it on the
Get
way
me the
in,
hell
and
outta
something
here.
that was hidden from view when on the side platforms. The intention here being that the only option is to go off the
What have we
standard
got
path
here?
in order to search for a way out.
Ah, I see. So you go to the immediate solution, which is the door. That clearly is a no-go. Oh, and then you're like other part of the sewer. Cool. This is what we call an uh-oh stinky.
Throughout
Indeed.
the rest of the level, we also used light to indicate to the player that they were heading in the right direction. At each turn, however, we blocked the direct route forward. Players would know that they just have to keep finding alternative paths, promoting those feelings of being desperate and trapped. We slowly introduced the player to consider climbing into smaller pipes and crouching in these tight spaces. This is to slowly build up to, and encourage, the player to climb into such a small pipe that they'd have to be crawling on their stomach, which is something that the player previously may not have
Can't see
recognised as a
shit.
playable space, let
Up and
alone
out.
the desired route they need to take.
Just keep going up and out.
We added a tiny space just to reward the player's exploration with a pickup item.
Hey.
And we made sure it was something that made sense that you'd find in this area. A canister and all the garbage that had been washed into the sewers from the surface.
Nice.
See, again, it's player exploration rewarded. which again is like goated in games for me.
We loved the idea of making Ellie prone through a tiny, dirty pipe in order to get out, as it was a great opportunity to use our prone mechanic. A unique camera setup was created to support crawling in these pipes, as the standard prone camera is much higher above the player. We also created custom collision in order for Ellie to maneuver in these tight spaces easily. Initially, the oblong collision capsule around her character caused issues crawling around corners. We put extra effort into the custom corner collision, so the movement experience is as smooth as the main game.
Fuck.
All the detail they put in.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Don't lose your shit, Ellie.
Ah ha ha ha. Oh, even it's like smudging.
Touching it. Oh, God.
Nice.
Ew. Well, you're touching shit.
Trying to see if she like touches a wall or anything. Is she?
In order for the player to feel cramped, claustrophobic and desperate, we'd been enforcing the traversal mechanics that allow for a tight environment
Ooh.
which promote these feelings. We introduced the use of the squeeze through so that we can keep the player feeling enclosed and tight, but without repeating the same geometry. Here we change from low ceilings with wider walls to high ceilings and tight walls to change up the spatial pacing and keep the level from repeating itself.
Oh, no. Like we're crawling.
Ellie's terrible, horrible, no good, really bad day.
Really hate Seattle now.
Shitty place to die.
Oh my god, stop. And then gets out of here and immediately attacked by the Seraphites.
Originally, we had the waterline much higher here, so players had to swim through this tight tunnel. However, from watching user test feedback, it was occasionally causing people to discount the route entirely and turn back on themselves. So to avoid any risk of this happening in the final game, we present a lower water level so the tunnel is easy to see and commit to using. Although this isn't as impactful without the prone swim, it's the better decision as it means a smoother experience for the player with no backtracking frustration. As we surface from the water and over the crest of the slope, we reveal what is further in this tunnel. A clicker that has sprouted and the fungus has grown on the sides of the pipe. It was great to see people who user tested this area becoming increasingly worried as we forced the player to squeeze past the fungus and inches away from the clicker's face, all the time not being sure whether the clicker might be alive or attack them.
Come on.
Although we aren't as cruel as to force a clicker attack in such close proximity, we do have a payoff for this moment. This clicker momentarily turned into Joel to show Ellie's
Oh, that's
PTSD
right,
from what happened
yeah.
to Joel at the start of the game. Ultimately, we decided to save this moment for the farm level, as it was more impactful there because it could become the centerpiece of that experience. Whereas in the sewers, we weren't able to make it as much of a narrative point and give it the breathing room and reaction time that it deserves, given the
Yeah.
tight space.
Yeah, that's the one thing I think I saw on TikTok was somebody shared that from a lost level.
We draw the player towards this pipe, as it is seemingly the route out of the tight space. Fairly soon, it is obvious that this path is blocked. If the player goes all the way up to the bars that block the path, they are rewarded with a pickup, so this journey doesn't feel wasted.
Nice.
It is important to encourage the player to try to progress along this path so that they would subtly be thinking of progress in this direction. We hint to the player that there is a bigger, new space beyond this pipe by showing the player the waterfall. This helps players consider the other route where they don't know how far the tunnel is or whether they'd make it.
Oh yeah, see the fungus comes in.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, uh-oh. Wonderful.
Oh. Oh no. Oh!
Damn. Good moment though. Nice.
Oh, shit!
Uh-oh.
Whee!
Impaled. Ah, I see. Oh, no, this is more familiar. Because then when you first, in the actual game, you wind up in a room that's like this, and you can go swim into the side room and then the ladder.
Yeah.
But in the final concept, they added more verticality to this particular room.
For the final section,
You
we
tried to
eventually
open the
opened you
door,
out into a wider area as you traverse through such tight spaces leading up to this. So changing the environmental pacing makes it begin to feel like we're coming to the end of Ellie's ordeal. An earlier iteration used the current that we'd shown at the start for a slightly tougher traversal puzzle to conclude the sewers. The ladder was clearly visible from most of the area, but the player was faced with a fast-flowing torrent of water they couldn't cross. If the player attempted to jump into the water, they were not able to swim across the ladder due to the water's speed. But instead, they had to traverse the pipe running along the top of the space in order to get across the water. This is the first time we get to see stalkers that are embedded into the walls. So this optional room is a nice little early extra that the player gets if they explore. We also use the pickups to lure players over to be close enough to trigger the stalker's attack. This caused quite a few jump scares with user testers who played our game before its release.
Got me in my first time. I think it got me in my first time. 'Cause
Yeah.
it had never happened before. So. I see. So. Oh god.
What the hell?
Don't like that noise. Oh god, really don't like that noise. And then relatively the same solution.
Yeah.
Marathon man.
Using this pipe was retained in the iteration we shipped with, as it's the last of the extreme methods Ellie has to undergo in order to escape the sewers, and what she will go through in her pursuit of revenge.
And then the conclusion.
The last ladder climb is quite lengthy, and although we could have trimmed it down to a shorter
We were
climb, we
inspired by
liked how
Metal
this
Gear.
last segment of the journey built anticipation for whether there was success at the top or not after all you've been through. Ultimately, the ladder exits out into the subway station, which is how it connects in the final game. Ellie then has to find her way to the hospital from here, crossing paths with the scars for the first time.
Solid. Well, that was neat. Just a few extra little tunnels and crevices and little places to shimmy through.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything to say, babe?
No.
We need to get your commentary on these game tracks instead. All right, we got one more. The other thing, the other thing is like you can turn on developer commentary for like the primary game, which is tempting for another playthrough, which I would have done again if you weren't here, but
Yeah.
you were here, so you experience, you know.
First hand.
Ellie follows a trail of blood to an abandoned general store. Oh, is this the bit with the when she finds the? Oh, I remember there's a journal entry about this or something. I thought it's like where she goes in there and she finds like a boar or something, and then she's like, "Oh, it sounds
Oh.
like him."
I left it there.
For this third and final deleted level, what we call the boar hunt sequence, this was a sequence pretty late in the game. It was right after the whole Seattle Abby sequence where Abby spares Ellie. And then we wanted to come back into Ellie's story, but keep it a bit mysterious of how much time has passed, where is Ellie now? So we're coming in on Ellie and she's following a trail of blood. And we wanted to mirror in a way the
Deer hunt sequence from the first game.
From the first game.
I was
where
just
it's with a
thinking.
boar. And there's something with Ellie that now she can't let go of this violence. She's pursuing it even against this innocent animal. This was another opportunity to show how the violence that Ellie has experienced, the violence that she witnessed being afflicted onto Joel, is still sticking with her. And she's still experiencing these PTSD moments. This was a sequence that was pretty far along and was cut pretty late in production. Parts of it are still really rough, but the gameplay, the building blocks were all there. I think you'll have fun to see, like, again, a rough, unfinished sequence that you can play. You can see all the way to the end, and including a cinematic that we end up cutting. And the remnants of the sequence ended up being mentioned in Ellie's journal.
Yeah.
So
there
this
you go.
part of the story that we developed still made its way into the game.
All
as
cut
kind of
down.
optional stuff that you
All
could
those
read
hours
about,
of work to
but here you get
a
to
journal
experience it.
entry
So
that
as a
players might not
reminder,
even read.
It's pretty rough, months away from being finished, but you get to see it now.
This is the roughest one. You know how self-conscious he is. He's like, it's all rough, just a warning. So, all right. Plenty of rifle shots, though.
Where are you?
I'll find you. I'll find you.
Pretty sure they
Is
were
that
not
too much?
intended for that.
So the boar hunt was one of the hardest levels for me to work on.
Oh.
It was a huge challenge with the systems that we had, and we kept trying, but it never felt quite right. Originally, the level happened after the Jackson Festival, which also got cut, but before Farm. Once the festival got cut, it became the prologue to Farm. The intended experience is that we jump forward in time after the fight with Abby in the theater. We don't know where Dina is. We likely assume she's dead because she was just bleeding out. Ellie is alone. Her hair is short. So maybe this is the future or the present. And she's hunting. Hunting who? Abby still?
Jeez.
Boar's bleeding. Boar on the floor.
In early iterations of the fight, it was more arena-like. The player slowly whittles down the boar's health.
I should have
Ellie
saved
gets
the
more
bullet.
visceral
Yeah.
and more vicious. We get a little worried about her.
Ooh.
As the boar gets weaker, more panicked, more feral, and we start feeling sympathetic to the boar was the hope. In all of these iterations, especially of these wider areas, it required custom AI and scripting to make sure it continued to feel organic as an animal, but we really needed it to do specific stuff. It needed to be able to close distances really, really quickly. It needed to charge to attack, but we wanted the feeling of hunting, so we needed to track it down from afar. And we also needed to discourage the player from attacking the boar when it's that close, or it would kind of turn into this melee kerfuffle. How do we do this in our world while keeping the boar believable? We must have gone through 5 or 6 iterations of the boar fight and all, and every single time it changed pretty drastically. We split it into clear phases, where one was like all long range. We tried another where you're getting close and you get the jump on it quite literally. You're jumping off of a rock to attack it. And then finally, we tried a bunch where you almost sort of go around a bunch of trailers and try and wrestle it. We uncovered
Wrestle.
after some time that taking down a boar over several phases felt very laborious and a little dramatic. It was comically long.
Oh.
It felt too boss-like, a little too gamey. We decided to cut the first few phases, and we opted for a cold open after the boar had already been hurt off screen. So that allowed us to focus on feeling like we're closing in on prey and to introduce the boar when it was at its most dangerous. Already hurt, already feral, much too close for comfort. And so the thinking was it would bring us more into Ellie's mindset. Is this really hunting for food, or is she hunting for some other reason?
Just want to say how uninspired. Mountain General Store.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's funny to me.
Couldn't come up with another name.
The gas station was built to highlight the
Of
boar's
course, does not have
destructiveness.
that kind of tail.
Since it's cramped, the boar feels larger.
It's a carousel.
We also feel trapped with it,
merry-go-round.
though
It's a
perhaps
merry-go-round.
it's trapped with us.
No
When it charges,
carousel,
it
yeah.
gets to us quickly, so we must be on our toes. This made it more aligned with Ellie's sort of hunting for trouble mindset. Listening became more important, as well as moving around slowly so it didn't hear you. Could you spot it before it saw or heard you? And could you get a shot off quickly enough so you could dodge out of the way?
We get a fight?
Or is the shot worth the cost after? It feels like a gamble. By the
Me-
end of the fight,
me in every
everything
fight.
would likely be in shambles. The boar would burst through the back, and Ellie would follow it and finally enact revenge.
Yeah, Monkey Paw. This is that extra content.
Boar, come and scare.
I can't see shit.
Oh.
Ah! Get him! Get his ass! Boss fight!
Not the boy.
Oh, here we go. This is the hunt.
Come
Come on, buddy.
I'm not gonna hurt you much.
I'm just gonna bash your fucking. Oh, come on.
You're just circling over there.
What does it say? This pathing. Oh. Oh, I missed! I
Oh,
missed!
oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
shit.
Oh god!
Oh, that's right. That's it, boy. Oh, come on, boy.
Whoa,
Grab
right.
the ass. Oh, shit. Oh, 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 oh. Where'd he go?
Nowhere to run.
Oh, I went to the back.
Oh
He
shit!
said, Can I go older? Oh, just the one way. At least making this personal.
like, come here, I mean, boar.
Shit.
The boar kill was supposed to be anything but glorious. With the boar whimpering at the back of the gas station after Ellie's relentless hunt. After this, hearing the drone that we kind of come to associate with Ellie's trauma, we would hard cut to the stream where she's washing her hands and holding rabbits that she hunted, about to return to Dina. And there would be no mention of the boar.
You're done.
I see. She's just like the boar's Abby.
Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Oh. Oof.
Solid though.
Yeah. It's like, rabbits will do.
Alright, well, those are the main lost levels.
Oh.
The only possible thing we'd have with concept art, behind the scenes, the trailer for. Well, I've already seen Grounded, but you. Might as well show you the trailer. Making The Last of Us Part 2. Part 2 trailer. Oh, is it the whole thing? Oh, cool. They put the whole thing on here too, because it's on YouTube as well. The reveal. Oh, the original reveal trailer. That's great. 2016 when they first revealed it. The official podcast behind Part 2. They should be terrified of you. You're my people. I would do it all over again. Little podcasts. That's neat. Yeah. Maybe watch the documentary at some other point, but I don't know if you saw the trailer for it or not yet.
Mm-mm.
This is the longest, most ambitious game in the studio's history. That's a big challenge to take on.
The Last of Us was this beloved game that won all these awards.
So many people were like, Last of Us 1 is perfect. They shouldn't make a sequel.
My hope is it's going to make the first game even greater.
That's the thing I love about the beginning of a project. It's like, it's all optimism. This is going to be the game that I always dreamed about making.
Let's do something new. Let's take risks. Let's kill Joel right away. Let's just kill him.
I was like, what?
Do
it.
What?
You're gonna piss a lot of people off.
Yeah.
The scope on this game is extraordinary.
I'm confident in the game if we finish it. I'll be frank, it's not looking great.
I'm feeling burned out.
Oh,
I
no.
can't crunch like I used to.
We started having these leaks.
It was awful. There were a lot of days where I would just cry.
Mm.
And then there's these rumblings of this pandemic.
Are people going to want to play a game that takes place in a pandemic when there's a real pandemic?
Yes. The answer to that question is
Are we going to
yes.
finish this game?
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Keep the faith. When we come together, when we do this thing that people outside the studio talk about, like this Naughty Dog magic, this is what it looks like.
Or Joel doesn't die. So then what happens is all of us become friends.
I'm living my dream over here. Monkey, what does Nashville Shores think I'm finna make their team better? Is that the job you're gonna get? Look, prop. I mean, yeah, take the job. I don't know. Could be a good team leader. Be like, all y'all at the pool right now, and you do that like sassy maneuver or something, and then
Grace
some
worked
some
at-
JoJo pose or whatever. I don't know.
Nashville Shores for a bit.
Oh, I could lifeguard.
No,
Oh, I was about to say I could see that, but
no,
That's not-
shouldn't do lifeguard.
well, okay. I mean, the only thing left to explore would be No Return, which they added this like roguelike survival game mode, basically.
Oh.
It's just like an arcadey thing. Death is permanent, no return. Acquired weapons, items, and upgrades are reset, and a new randomized map is generated for every new run. Challenges. Bosses, encounters. Yeah, I see, I see. It's just fun little arcadey stuff. You can unlock more characters to play as, and skins
Nice.
and outfits and everything. Just cleaning there, but a team player. I don't know. It's corporate speak. You know how
Yeah,
it is.
they
The whole
be
thing
part of the
works.
family. It's like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Entry level, work your way up. Although I do admire, I lean towards and appreciate companies that do promotions from within the company. Like that's preferred. Like where I work now, I started like like even with the experience I had, I kind of started from the ground up and worked my way up multiple positions. But companies that like don't promote and instead like hire outside. I mean, if they have no choice, fine. But I appreciate companies that like value their employees to an extent, but at the same time they will hit you with that spiel of like part of the team dynamic from lifeguard to concession worker and all that type of stuff. Do you want me to do a run, or do you want to kind of end the stream here, or what do you want
We
to
could do a run.
All right. Start a run of no return. You will fight through a series of randomized combat encounters, culminating in a boss fight. Death is permanent. Okay, I gotcha. Ooh. Round.
Oh no.
The most challenging and realistic experience score mode. Let's just do. You pick. What difficulty?
Oh
should I
god.
do?
Whoa.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want, I'll try it. Except for I don't know about custom, but like
Yeah, what the hell's
from very light to grounded, whatever you think is
too grounded?
too grounded. Lord, I have no HUD. Christ. All right, Ellie, Abby is all we have so far. Let's do.
I want to be Manny.
Abby might be the best bet right now. Heal on melee kill, melee upgrade, brawler upgrade. I'll have to be dodging a lot. Supplements, Molotov, 2 upgrade. Let's try Abby. Skins. Let's make it spicy.
Yeah.
Look at the Furiosa. Look at that. That's
Oh,
awesome.
Man.
I'm gonna do. Where's the 80s one?
You just skipped past it.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. 80s. Okay, perfect. Sick. With the
Gotta go
whole
with the 80s.
ensemble.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Got the whole trip.
Start run.
Here we go.
You have options enabled that are recommended disabling for grounded. Would you like to reset these options for the grounded?
What?
Sure. I don't know what that entails necessarily,
What are we
but
talking about?
you have selected grounded as Abby. Listen mode, HUD, and other gameplay elements are all because there is no listen mode. There's no listen mode. There's no HUD.
Oh.
So let's see how it goes.
Oh,
I haven't played
boy.
grounded in a couple years.
Dies in.
I mean, yeah, some things are 1 to 2 hit kills.
Oh boy.
Let's see. There's a hideout. Oh, between each combat. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Okay. Planning board. Use the planning board to select your next encounter, making a path towards the final. Oh, it really is a roguelike. Okay. This is not going to go well. Oh.
Here we go.
Dude, this outfit,
That's
though.
cool.
All right. God. This is not good. I have to save my ammo for the boss. I've only made it look easy because of the ammo. Alright. I have probably nothing to upgrade. Yep, no.
Oh,
no.
no.
Point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Test the metal of man, right? Alright. What have you done? Jackson.
Made things interesting.
Encounter type assault. The WLF, they're gonna shoot back.
Oh boy.
Enemies start insert. Okay. Oh, I gotta try to stealth with no listens. But I have a score multiplier, so. All right.
Here we go.
Hey, if I die, I'm going down to hard, or probably survivor maybe. Oh, and yeah, and the AI is like ridiculous.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus. This is not gonna go well. Supply caches will appear after completing each wave. And I can't use listen mode to find them. Oh my god.
Oh.
Alright. I just don't have... I'm not gonna get a beat on anybody. Oh, the wave's not here yet.
Yeah,
oh shit.
you got time.
Time for what? Stop and do what? Screw it. Alright.
Oh.
I got no clue where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You have anything?
Oh god.
Right. Woo!
Hopefully they're all coming from that one building. Oh no, I've already made a grave mistake.
Oh no.
Oh no, I've
Uh-oh.
already...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah!
Whoops. Whoop.
Oh, well. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
I was trying, I panicked and I should have stealthed. Alright, I'm gonna try...
Like, you
I'll
roll
try-
music for you? You're like, Oh, damn.
Wow.
Ranking F.
Immediate
Oh,
D.
D, surprisingly.
damage taken. Can I restart the... So that was the run. I mean, I still have little... Okay, so let's try this again. Immediately. Just the first... Alright. Well, I wonder if I should try to stealth it, or if I should just go, like, balls to the wall. But I don't know if they all had... If they have guns, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, let's try... Alright, one more try and ground it, just for the hell of it. At least I know where the spawn point is.
What if they switch it up every time?
Ready.
It did say it was random. That's true. Oh yeah, new map.
Oh,
Great.
gosh.
A mystery encounter. Oh, awesome. Great. Alright.
This is fine.
Alright. Sure. Some encounters have mods that add special rules. Alright, this is mystery though. I don't know what the mods are. Awesome. Clear assault, clear each wave. Okay. Oh, I had a bottle too. I just like froze.
Yeah.
Deer in headlights. Alright.
Like, Get rid of listening, and then he just falls apart.
Nah, I'm not gonna put it to that. Oh, it's scars this time?
Careful now.
Hello? I'm gonna regret this.
So, like, how many people are coming out? 3? You just gotta kill?
Maybe just 3. If it's waves. Bruh.
Where are they at?
That's the thing though, you don't have listen modes, you just gotta kind of like...
Guess. Oh. Well, you can hear them, though. Because they whistle. Oh. Whoa, oh, sir. Oh, shit, they got guns. Oh, no.
Shit, get down.
Oh.
And also I have no HUD, so I don't know what my health is at right now.
Oh, fuck. Oh!
Yeah, see? That's grounded right there for you. That's
Jeez.
what's...
What we got now? A D still.
Yeah. Well, that's the gist. I'll do those in my free time for sure.
For damn, this sucks.
Yeah, I haven't played Grounded in years. Alright, yada yada. Well, cool. So there's just roguelike levels that are all mostly randomized. You just gotta make it through a challenge, unlock characters and stuff. And there are trophies I need to unlock, so I'll get around to it. Then you're like, oh, I had to do Grounded, huh? But it also shows you like how much you lean on like listen mode too.
Yeah.
So, all right, well that's cool. Well, yeah, that's probably that's like the last video I'm gonna have or stream for Last of Us Part 2 Remastered specifically. But I could see myself maybe in like another year or so I could revisit it and do, or maybe I don't know, at some point in the future I do want to revisit it and do a playthrough with the developer notes, like basically the commentary throughout the game. But that's the remastered game. I think it's worth it. If you have a copy of the base game for PS4, you can do an upgrade for just $10. I'm crazy, so I just bought the collector's edition outright for the steelbook and the the little playing
more money.
cards and such. But I never mind giving Naughty Dog more money. But yeah, so that's the whole thing. You get to experience it for
Yeah.
the first time. So now you've seen Last of Us Part 1. You've seen the show. You've seen Part 2. So
I've consumed all of it.
because the only thing you knew was that Joel died, right?
Yeah.
Did you know anything else about anything?
Not
or...
really. Other than Abby, just like you got to play as her, and it's like, what?
I gotcha.
Who the fuck is she?
Well, cool. And then Lost Levels were neat, and they added the extra game mode too. So that's, they didn't have to do that, but they did. So that's fun.
It's really cool.
But anyway, do you have any short stream tonight? I guess. But do you have any final words to close us out?
I don't. I don't.
What?
I don't know.
After that whole journey,
I know. I'm just like, yeah.
the Ellie, the Abby, the Joel, the feelings you have inside, your thoughts,
Feelings I have
the thoughts in the
it's
game,
mixed
the story,
feelings.
the
It's
narrative.
like, Jesus.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did have
Did
fun.
you like the game?
Yes. Yeah.
Had fun. Spooks.
Really made me it's like feel
Roller
a type of way.
coasters,
It's like,
spook scares.
yeah, so many. Got scared of Abby falling from a fucking ledge. It's like, oh. Yeah, I didn't think I'd, I don't know, would care about, would Abby really be a villain though? I mean, she did kill Joel, but it's just like, people just being people.
For the sake of the narrative as it
survive.
starts, and from Ellie's perspective, she's an antagonist. But
Yeah.
then once you get, once you walk a mile in her shoes, I mean, she can just as easily become a protagonist, because then
Yeah.
you care more about characters and people once you
Get to know them.
yeah, once you see their experiences and get more, it's easy to kill all these people that are just they're nobodies to you, they're all dehumanized and such. But when you know somebody, then you immediately
And also
there's-
see that they're changing. Because I'm pretty sure it'd be way different if Abby was still like, nope, I'm gonna just keep killing and not even change. Like, she could have easily killed the scars that were trying to save her.
Yeah, the kids, yeah.
Yeah, just like, alright. But she didn't. She's like, I know you're scars, but I'm gonna help you guys out, so just help me out.
Anything else? This is your last chance to speak or forever hold your peace or whatever. No pressure.
I know, there's over
You said Monkey Paw said I looked scary in that interview? Like you? Like you looked scary in that interview? Or do you mean the game looked scary in the I'm confuzzled. Anyway, well, if anybody watched the streams and enjoyed Darkwave Surfer, this is not the last time that she will ever be on here. Much to my chagrin. It's fun. Of course fun to have Miguel here. I think next time that you're on here, we're gonna put you behind the sticks.
Oh God.
Well, the plan is,
Gonna be here a hot minute.
Yes, you. What do you mean you looked scary in the interview? Wait, do you mean in the interview?
Nervous? Like you were nervous in the interview?
I thought you meant the interview in the game. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, what?
I mean, interviews are fucking scary. I hate
Yeah.
them.
I'm a big fan of the Little Nightmares series. I played both games on my channel. And they announced Little Nightmares 3 last year. Oh, it was online. Okay, so there was sinister lighting and shit. Booga booga.
Do you want to play a game? How bad do you want this job?
Yeah. So, but long story short, I'm a big fan of Little Nightmares, the series. I love the games. I've played all the games, the DLC, all on my channel, by the way. But I've heard that 3 is going to be co-op for the first time. So, very curious about that. And that means because have you watched anybody play Little Nightmares? Or
Only one.
Only the first one?
Yep.
How long ago was that?
So long ago.
Okay, dope. All right, that's good. That's good. Good enough for me. So when you see her return, she's gonna be on the sticks. These are much shorter games than this, by the way.
Yeah,
You
the
will
would be here forever.
So Darkwave over here, the Evanusi, as it were, will be on the sticks and playing Little Nightmares 1, Little Nightmares 2. She'll be on the hot seat. I'll be backseat gaming, and I just
be like, "Why you suck?"
it's gonna be fun because you're gonna be playing it's a spoopy game.
Oh,
So I can't wait. So you're gonna play 1 and 2, and then and then it's gonna be. I feel like it'll be disastrous. I'm gonna regret it, but the two of us will then play Little Nightmares 2, and that's gonna.
Wait, 2?
Oh, 3. My bad.
Okay, I was like,
three,
2's
three.
not co-op.
Yeah,
Whoa,
so-
hold on, sir.
But you've seen 1 played years ago, haven't played it yourself, and you've never
Definitely
seen.
like I've seen like character designs of 2, but I've not seen any gameplay of it.
All right, cool. Well, that'll be good. And then other stuff down the line, I'm sure there's other games that I could play that I could show you. Like I know you still want to see like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
You've never seen the. Have you ever seen the Uncharted games?
A little bit,
Okay.
but not fully through.
Define a little.
Yeah, a little.
Okay.
I don't know. Like
Well,
maybe a little bit. So like
well,
the
people,
beginning.
people know that I hate Uncharted, but no, that'll be.
You hate
always-
Uncharted?
I'm always down to revisit anything Naughty Dog, so I'm sure we can also do the Uncharted games, and you can see Ghost
Also,
of Tsushima.
Metal Gear Vengeance. Look,
Huh?
Metal Gear, right?
Oh yeah. Well, in terms of what I'm gonna play, yeah, I'm gonna stream. The next thing I'm gonna stream is probably gonna be Metal Gear Solid 4, because I've only played the first 3 now. That one's currently it's in the mail. It's at some point it'll get here. Some guy in
knows
Canada
when.
had one, so I'll have to dust off the old PS3 for that one. No remaster edition this time. But yeah, because I'm still on my journey of the Metal Gear Solid games.
Yes.
At some point I'll have to finish Mass Effect 3, and then just still working on Cyberpunk 2.0. A bunch of games.
So many.
So- What? No, I said Monkey Paw said I made a fucking Beyonce reference in there. OMG, I did awful.
Oh,
I was
no.
professional to a point. Well, that's good. You gotta have that balance. You can't be too uptight. But
Yeah.
It's,
Can't be a robot.
Yeah, that's fine. Professional to a point. Professional, but also like chill. I mean, as long as they received you well, or they didn't like, you didn't like say something or crack wise, and they were like, anyway.
Can't
like,
take him seriously.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not gonna do this job.
Just yeah, be yourself, but like yeah, exactly. I think professional to a point is that's definitely a good piece of advice for sure to give to yourself. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they told you if you got the job or not yet, but good luck. I guess if they're getting ready to hire for the spring and summer season. So anyway,
Shouldn't be too bad of a job. Hopefully, I don't think.
yeah, I mean first jobs are. I mean like my first jobs weren't glamorous, but they also weren't terrible. So
Mine was not too bad. It was just annoying.
it'd just be nice when you have something to pay the bills and you can start putting money aside and buying yourself shit, and then being able to take care of like bills and get more stuff, and then just keep building up, and to get your own car and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So that's always great. When I got my first car, I was on cloud 9. That was amazing. So anyway, to anybody who came in during the streams, I know toward the end of this series, the viewership has tapered off substantially. But for those of you that were there for, first couple parts, those first like 10 hours or so, good of you to stop on by. Appreciate you
Yay.
keeping me tabbed open or what have you. If you're watching what will inevitably be, I guess I'll put the VODs on YouTube for your experience, if anything else. I mean, I also had a fun time, obviously. But, but yeah, that'll be on YouTube. So thanks for watching these if you wanted to revisit the series with me. But yeah, that's all for now. Everybody have a good night, and you sign us off.
God, what was it's like so awkward. It's like, bye, see ya, travelers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Till next time.
What's up, gamers?